Have you ever wondered how Stoicism and dark psychology intertwine in our everyday lives? Picture this. On one hand, we have Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that teaches emotional resilience, self-control, and the pursuit of wisdom above all else. The Stoics believed in understanding the world around them and accepting it as it is, rather than how they wished it to be. They found their strength in their ability to maintain tranquility, even in the face of adversity. They were the masters of their emotions, not the slaves. Now, on the other hand, we have dark psychology. This is not so much a philosophy as it is a study of the human condition. Dark psychology delves deep into the human mind, exploring the shadowy corners where manipulation tactics, persuasion strategies, and subtle influence reside. It is a fascinating, albeit somewhat unsettling journey into the mechanisms of control and power. But where do these seemingly disparate domains intersect? The intrigue lies in their mutual exploration of human behavior, albeit from different perspectives. Stoicism seeks to understand our responses to the world around us, while dark psychology aims to comprehend how these responses can be manipulated. Stoicism, with its focus on emotional resilience, can provide a robust defense against the manipulative tactics that dark psychology often explores. By maintaining emotional stability and a clear perception of reality, one can resist the subtle influences that others might exert. Conversely, understanding dark psychology can enhance one's Stoic practice. It offers insights into the tactics that people may use to manipulate others, enabling a Stoic to better understand the motives and actions of those around them. This understanding can lead to greater empathy, tolerance, and acceptance, all key tenets of Stoicism. In essence, Stoicism and dark psychology are two sides of the same coin. They both delve into the complexities of human behavior, offering different lenses through which to view and understand our interactions with the world. Now, let's delve into the rules that marry these two fascinating disciplines. Rule 1. Master your emotions. A Stoic cultivates emotional resilience, a trait that also serves well in dark psychology. Delving into the heart of emotional stability, we find the first rule of our exploration. Stoics, those ancient philosophers of Greece and Rome, understood the power of emotional mastery. They forged a life philosophy around the idea that our reactions, not our circumstances, shape our reality. By mastering our emotions, we gain control, not just over ourselves, but over our interactions with others. This same principle applies in dark psychology, where emotional control is a cornerstone. It's the puppeteer's hand that guides the strings, the calm in the storm, the unwavering rock amidst turbulent seas. Moving on to the second rule, understanding others becomes our focus. In Stoicism, understanding others is a path to empathy, to seeing the world from their perspective, and to achieving harmonious coexistence. In dark psychology, however, this understanding takes a darker turn. It becomes a tool for manipulation, a way to predict responses and guide actions. It's like being a chess grandmaster, always thinking 5 moves ahead, always knowing your opponent's potential strategies. Finally, let's venture into the realm of influence, our third rule. Influence is a double-edged sword, wielded with care by the Stoic and with calculated precision by practitioners of dark psychology. Stoics use influence to guide and inspire, to lead by example, and to promote virtue and wisdom. In the shadowy corridors of dark psychology, influence morphs into a tool for control, a means to shape perceptions and sway decisions. It's not about brute force. It's about subtle nudges and carefully planted seeds of thought. With these first 3 rules, you cultivate a strong foundation for navigating both Stoicism and dark psychology. Remember, these disciplines, as different as they may seem, share common roots in understanding the human mind and mastering its potential. Harness these rules, and you become the master of your own fate, and quite possibly the fates of those around you. Rule 4. Perception is reality. In both Stoicism and dark psychology, how you perceive the world directly influences your actions. Indeed, our perception is the lens through which we view the world. It colors our experiences, influences our reactions, and ultimately shapes our reality. Stoics understood this well. They held that we don't react to events themselves, but to our perceptions of those events. A Stoic seeks to perceive the world objectively, stripping away personal biases and emotional reactions to see things as they truly are. In dark psychology, perception is used as a tool for manipulation. By influencing someone's perception, one can control their reality and, by extension, their actions. This is the realm of illusions and distortions, where reality can be bent and twisted to serve one's purposes. Now let's move on to Rule 5, adaptability. In a world that is in constant flux, the ability to adapt is crucial. Stoicism teaches us to embrace change, to flow with it rather than resist it. The Stoic knows that change is the only constant in life, and that to resist it is to struggle against the natural order of things. Dark psychology, on the other hand, employs adaptability in a more sinister way. It uses it to blend in, to become a chameleon who can adjust and fit into any situation or group. This adaptability allows the practitioner of dark psychology to manipulate and control, to become an unnoticed puppet master pulling the strings. Finally, we reach Rule 6, persuasion. For Stoics, persuasion is about convincing others through logic and reason. It's about engaging in thoughtful discourse to reach an understanding. But in dark psychology, persuasion is a weapon. It's about convincing people not through logic, but through emotional manipulation. It's about exploiting vulnerabilities, creating needs, and then presenting oneself as the solution. By mastering these middle rules, you expand your toolbox for understanding and navigating the complex human psyche. Understanding these rules is not about becoming a puppet master, but rather about becoming aware. It's about understanding how these tools can be used and misused, so you can protect yourself and others. Rule 7, master the art of deception. While not encouraged in Stoicism, understanding this aspect of dark psychology can help protect against it. Now, let's dive deep into the art of deception. It's important to clarify that Stoicism doesn't endorse deception. Instead, it promotes honesty and transparency. However, recognizing deception when it's employed by others is a key defensive tool. It's like being able to see the invisible ink on a map. It reveals the hidden paths others may take. Moving on to Rule 8, adopt a disguise. Again, Stoicism doesn't advocate for dishonesty. Instead, this rule can be interpreted as the ability to adapt and blend in with different environments and people. Stoics value the ability to be like water, flowing and adapting to the shape of its container. It's about understanding and respecting the norms of different situations and acting accordingly. Next, we have Rule 9, embrace strategic silence. Stoicism champions the power of silence, especially when it's used to foster inner peace and self-reflection. In the context of dark psychology, strategic silence can be a powerful tool to influence others. It can create anticipation, stimulate curiosity, and even instigate self-doubt in an opponent. Remember, silence is golden, and at times it speaks louder than words. Lastly, Rule 10, be unpredictable. Unpredictability can be a strategic advantage in certain situations. It keeps others guessing and can prevent them from exploiting your patterns or routines. Stoicism, however, encourages consistency and predictability in character and virtues. But it's also about being flexible and adaptable. So, in a way, being unpredictable in your actions, while remaining consistent in your principles, can be a very Stoic approach. With these final rules, you'll be well equipped to navigate the murky waters of dark psychology while remaining rooted in the principles of Stoicism. So you've learned the 10 rules that intertwine Stoicism and dark psychology. But what does this mean for you? These principles, when understood and applied, can be extraordinarily transformative. They equip you with a profound understanding of human behavior and emotional resilience, both of which are powerful tools in both personal and professional spheres. Imagine navigating through your day-to-day interactions with a newfound sense of clarity and control. You'll be able to perceive situations from multiple perspectives, adapt to changing circumstances with ease, and effectively communicate your ideas. The rules of deception, disguise, strategic silence, and unpredictability will enable you to shield yourself against manipulation and to wield influence when necessary, all the while maintaining your emotional stability. Remember, knowledge of these rules doesn't condone manipulation, but rather it equips you with the tools to understand, navigate, and protect against it. In the end, Stoicism and dark psychology serve as fascinating lenses through which we can better understand the human condition.